My fellow Guardians, what's going on? This is your man Sly here, back with some more Destiny love, and if you haven't checked out the tower yet, you might want to hop on. The Festival of the Lost is going on as this year's Halloween event, and guys, they absolutely nailed it this year. The decorating, the dances, the masks, the small but cool ways you can grind to keep those masks, wearing them in the Crucible, on the Dreadnought, and my personal favorite, quote-unquote, tripping off the tower while wearing an Atheon mask. Absolutely hilarious. So for those of you who weren't around back in the very early days of Destiny, the Vault of Glass boss, Atheon, was just becoming understood like Oryx is right now. And a cheese had been found where solar grenades or the Titan's pulse grenades would redirect him towards the edge of his glass throne and he would kind of plummet to his death. So instead of an intense boss fight, people could one-man Atheon in 20 seconds. This is an homage to that time in Destiny, and I personally think it is awesome. Only Destiny would pay tribute to something like that. So, to start off your quest, check out the lady I've always called Evil Levante. And I guess now the name rings more than ever, and she will start you on the path of the lost. You get a mystery bag from the get-go, and your first legendary mask is waiting for you inside. Everyone, comment below at what you received as your first. Mine was a Xur mask, and you should have seen the group of people I had crowding around me while I was in my vault. It was awesome. Anyways, make your way around the tower and be sure to listen in.
Taken infest our worlds. We will. I am bidden to grant you dried fruit candies.
Some NPCs have new lines they throw at you, and that adds to the fun, and Cayde would not be Cayde without the correct mask on, and he nailed it this year. All in all, a great Halloween event, and it puts the little thing they did last year to absolute shame. You know, speaking of last year and Xur, if you weren't around for last year's Halloween event, the Jackalight does more than just look awesome. Whenever our friendly neighborhood creepster comes back to hustle his wares on Friday, throw on a Jackalight. Now don't worry, if you kill Hive in the Cosmodrome, they have a chance to drop you extra Jackalights if you want to save some to randomly use throughout next year. But while wearing a Jackalight, well, at least this is how it worked last year, guys. Xur will have a curio called Flight of Shadows. It's a blood vial looking thing that when used will change your spawn animation. Instead of just, phasing in and out with the normal transmat animation, it changes it for a time into a group of bats spawning you in. A nice change and always cool to see. He might just sell it outright this year, but he did not last year and I actually missed out, so I didn't YouTube either last Halloween. And I'm sorry, I don't have any gameplay to show you what it looks like. If you want to check out some of the older Destiny content creators, they might have what you need. So yeah, if you don't see the Blood Vials Flight of Shadow on Friday when Xur is here, then throw on a Jackalight and try again. I'll have a full video up like usual on everything you need to know about Xur, so stay tuned. Here's a few quick things you can look forward to during this festival. Just remember, this festival and all things not legendary will disappear on November 9th. So, you have plenty of time, Guardians. These candies. Alright, so you receive these candies from killing enemies in PvP or PvE. Fill up your satchel. A full satchel will grant you goodies from Evil Levante and chances to obtain more masks. Along with masks, these bags also contain temporary buffs. Salty Engram is my favorite, by the way. But they do everything from giving you extra glimmer to upgrading certain weapons a lot faster. Click on your inventory and read each description before using it. I still haven't found out what the box of raisins do. Anybody have any ideas? Anyways, another thing to look forward to is a new map in the Crucible rotation called the Cathedral of Dusk. It's available for everyone to play right now, and on November 9th it will stay in Crucible rotation for owners of the Taken King DLC only. So if you do not own the DLC, you can still play this map until November 9th. In my opinion, the only way to play Crucible during Halloween is with a mask on. There are 16 masks total. Best way to collect these are to complete the new quest lines with certain masks on to get rewards and candy to fill up your satchel for chances at new masks and materials. If you have the rare or blue version of a mask, you need 4 paper glue consumables to upgrade it to a legendary version. If you do not upgrade a certain mask to its legendary state, all blue/rare masks will disappear November 9th, so be warned. You can also obtain paper glue from legendary mystery bags, which are available for purchase at the Eververse Trading Company. Remember, Missy Tess takes silver only. Get that glimmer nastiness out of her stall. She will report your ass to Bungie. I have to admit, guys, I love this new direction for festivals, and it's a way to reinvigorate older activities like public events. I would have really liked to see Prison of Elders reworked in for the next few weeks. If they could have switched out enemies, or like reskinned servitors as pumpkins, maybe have like a new Halloween type boss for one of the levels, that would have been sweet. One thing at a time, I suppose. And let's be happy we have all this to do rather than being stuck at this same time last year with just a pumpkin head. Either way, guys, that's it for me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I try to write back as much as possible, and if you're a new viewer, then you, my good sir or madam, are amazing. Thank you for checking out my channel, and while you're here, join the nation. Also, if you're in a joining mood, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Google+, at SlyNation. That is the best way to get in touch with me due to my job pulling me away from a computer all the time. As always, if you're watching this right here and right freaking now, then you, my masked, spoopylicious friends, are the biggest group of badasses that I have ever seen. Have fun with the festival. Happy Reset Tuesday. This is your man Sly. Done, gone, and out.